So we are just looking for the distribution among age and the salary. Okay. That is fine.
Got it, right?
I took it from India, so it's like little more in case of less than 50,000 and greater than 50,000. Yes.
Of course, because dollars, it's all in dollars. Got a sense of it, right? What you're trying to do here, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because this is how it will become, and you can understand there will always be this. You can see, right? This is still very simple data, right? Still, you're facing problems with spaces and all that. So you do something, and you realize that this is what is to be done. Go back to that thing. Okay? So these things are very iterative. I mean, once you see the final code, you see, this is that what is the effort in that. But if you start from the scratch, you will have a lot of these iterations coming into picture. Okay, so this is one place from which you'll get the data and do some processing, right? Other places.
The scatter plot is actually helpful when the data is split into a lot of values.
See, scatter plot is good when you have 4 features to plot. Okay, one column is your age, one column is your.
They will represent themselves scattered.
Right. Okay, one column is age and one column. If in age versus income, you have histograms only. That's fine. Okay. But you have these things. Scatter plot is to plot multiple information, multiple quantifiable information.
Okay.
Multiple continuous data.
I mean, we have different category for our view.
Right. Next place from which you guys should be, dealing with data is Kaggle.
The data are very used in Kaggle.
No. So that's good actually, right? Okay. It is very important to be comfortable with playing around with data. Okay, that's the reason I'm taking this addition, giving extra emphasis there. We know all the tools, tips and tricks, but unless you really work on it, you don't know it. So, create your Kaggle account.
It's easy to create.
Sir, what is your ID name?
In Kaggle?
Yeah.
Avantik Das only. Can you find people here?
Yeah, just after so like Facebook, if you type.
Oh, achha. So go on data sets here. Okay, I'm going. We can do this FIFA World Cup if you guys are interested in FIFA. Anybody interested in FIFA? So this is your assignment.
Machine learning predicts basic value like that. So
right. So you can prove or disprove it. Right. So
you want us to choose?
No, I'll tell you what to choose here exactly. Okay, so there is a lot of interesting data. There is
you have predicted Germany will win the World Cup. Some SVM I was seeing. Germany and Brazil will play the final.
Finals, yeah, that's the prediction. Why is it not showing my actual profile?
There is a World Bank International Debt Data.
World Bank that is very interesting.
You can see this housing data also. JSON file is there.
Housing New York.
Okay, so yeah, so pick something that suits your interest. or New York rodent inspection. Oh, this is actually very good data. You want to predict rodent attacks. You know what is rodents, right?
Rats.
That's all. So here is the data. Rodent inspection, right? So, oh, this is 88 MB. So data is pretty big. Okay. So got it, right? So you get a you download, you choose any data. Everybody choose the data of their interest.
Then I'll do something.
Yeah, you can choose anything, like, you know. Yeah.
I'll start with rat. Historical air quality.
Choose FIFA data as well. This is World Cup matches CSV. This is World Cup players, round ID, match ID, team initial, coach name, lineup. Shit, no, this is nice data actually.
This is small.
I'm unable to see the CSV for this. For one of the data set, there is no CSV. For one of the data, like this historical air quality, there is no CSV, and the download option is actually grayed out. There are no files to download. You can query it through kernel.
So you have these 3 World Cup matches, World Cup players, World Cups. Right, load this file. I mean, choose something of your interest. What did you guys choose?
I'm just doing the same.
Okay. Are you sure you watch football?
No, I
No,
don't.
watch because
I
I also
just
don't
wanted to see the data.
Okay.
Sir, for many of the
When I don't watch, I just download it because now it's FIFA season, right?
so it is showing like there is no file for many of the projects. It is there is no file to download, but you can query comments.
No. So let's choose any data. So here, go to data sets.
Let's go with FIFA.
Superheroes data. This is also very good data set. Superheroes data set. Marvel Comics superheroes.
It's Superman, Batman.
You know Superman, Batman?
She's busy.
You know Superman, Batman? Nice. So you have superheroes. This is superheroes.csv. Agility. So these are different power.
This is Zomato.
Zomato food review. Yeah, we use it, I guess. Okay, so I'm continuing with football thing only. This is what it is now. You can choose anything of your interest. ed dot. So these are various matches, right? Dates from 1990, 1930. Let's see from World Cup matches.
So where do you load the file?
Put it in the same directory where you are.
Copy now.
Actually, you can't work directly on these files because they're zip.
You have to
unzip it.
unzip it, right?
Copy them in your system.
Okay, so this is the data.
Just use some time.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do that.
Unfortunately, sir, I downloaded something in which the flower pictures are there. This is not helpful right now.
Not now.
What? Notebooks.
So on which file you are working right now? Matches? On which file you are working right now?
This World Cup matches.
Yeah,
Example, you use a Google
I
account.
can't see this file.
Google account, but
I
we
just
have-
saved in my notebooks, local host.
It will redirect to
Ziplocs,
Google account.
accounts.
Account it's a Google company only.
Yeah.
So you have to use Google account.
No, you
Please
can
all
use.
use your Kaggle username or email, right? I have an account, but I'm unable to log in.
That's why you log in from your Facebook or.
local host home only. See?
The default folder.
Facebook is a
The mistake I did. Now I can copy it or not. Make a copy. No, like this.
I just put it in some folder, then you move
How can I put it like this?
move it to the folder.
no.
Create a folder. Yes, I couldn't find this one. I just created my home folder, this file.
Okay, this is where you are saving.
I saved it just like this, saved and checked. I don't know how.
Then
How
you
can I
can
save it?
save it once more.
Make a copy. How to save it? Because this save and check one options.
Make
Okay, then
then you can remove.
so how can I copy one Jupyter notebook from one folder to another folder? Like I have a Jupyter notebook. I want to copy the Jupyter notebook in another folder.
Save.
How?
Save as
Save and check one. No, this is how can I do this?
Just copy the file, move the file, run their Jupyter notebook.
In terminal, you mean? Okay, CP. Yeah.
Like I am doing it.
Yeah, that I can do.
Okay, so you have this information. So you want to know which stadium has hosted most matches. Do that.
Stadium has hosted. So how do you find the max min? Like it is showing the distribution, but how to find the maximum and min?
Hmm?
Okay, we can go for
Max column of the column name.
What I did group by stadium and size. Group by stadium and size. So there are a bunch of countries who have, but I'm just interested to know highest number of times.
Highest number of times?
What I did is group by stadium and then size. So it is showing for each country how many times they have hosted the World Cup.
Oh, right.
But I did the highest count.
Highest count max.
It's not working.
Okay, I'll show.
It is showing me the value 19, but who is that?
Exactly, I'm also stuck there.
Good. So this is a good situation, right? Tell me.
I can do it. Just leave it.
Okay. So you want to know which country hosted the maximum time?
Yeah, stadium.
Stadium hosted the maximum time. So yeah, so piece over matches.
There's one stack.
So you open this file. How
You copy it in local folder.
no, so it's this file here.
Right. So what you can see is this. Where is the stadium, Mr. FIFA lover? Yeah, where is the stadium? You can see this is a max, right? Estandia.
You want the data?
Yeah,
Let me send you the data.
I'm not going to log in like either way.
No,
So
I
let's
find
go
it
Google and
Okay, just give me a moment. I'll send you.
Yeah.
Do you have it
Yes.
Right, this is
yeah, please.
this is the stadium where the matches are played most. Where is this stadium?
We are getting 19 as the maximum value.
We are getting the
For
19, but we are not getting
the
what
19, what is the stadium name?
This is the stadium name, right?
See, now we are manually saying finding, but I want just as a query. I want
So
the answer.
yeah, so there you can do this, right?
Gmail ID
You
have.
have
Oh, okay. What is
You
it?
sent it?
Never used. Okay.
This is your if you do this is a series, right? You're just getting the first element. This is a series, right? This is a series. Now this is the index of the series. This is the value of the series. That's it.
Okay.
Now we
You took
do
it in a.
solidarity.
If you do count value counts, it is like a series object.
Okay, we made a mistake.
Can you give me total number of goals?
Total number of goals.
Score. And give me another thing. What is the starting year and what is the end year of the data?
So one by one.
Okay.
What is this is total number of your home team goal plus other team goal.
Total number of goals. Okay. So first do this total number of goals. You are stuck anywhere?
No, no.
Now you are unstuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm stuck here after sharing the data.
Okay, so this is 1 minute. Total number of goals.
What is the difference between value and value count?
Values will be values and value only the values will count. Value count will be the, for a particular column based on it, like it is grouping it based on it's like group by and then count. That is value count. Got it, right? Value count is very useful. Value. It's boring class, right?
First, people will learn on machine and then machine will learn on people.
Supposed to find the goals.
Country scored the maximum.
Yeah.
to first see the. Did you see the table? Head, no? Also see that?
Yeah.
Head column. FIFA World Cup. Matches dot head.
World Cup finals.
Okay. So this is what it is.
Just use the count function.
Count function.
There are two type of goals are there. No?
Home team, ever team goals.
So we have to choose
Both together.
this one. Yeah. 17-0
Space.
he said that.
Is it right?
And there is one more thing I think he said what to do. Bro. He said to do something else.
It's not coming from why?
Come. We have to do that.
You're gonna do like this. Import it again.
What was the second question?
Second question, I don't know. He asked about some years. First year wise or something.
What is that? You write something, but he asked.
Total number of goals.
No, that's fine. What is that? 17 something?
No, I'm not.
Okay, what does he want now?
First thing is how many goals have been scored in
Okay.
what data. Then he said like year-wise distribution or what is that? Let him come.
Okay.
Fine. Anyway, we are not data scientists yet.
Coming together, no?
Yeah.
Just let's work.
See, what happened is I was verifying something on the portal, okay? I'm trying to replicate in my laptop. In the portal, index was something different, and in my laptop I had given some wrong index, other index. I'm not able to get that. It put me in some
Okay, I have a
way to
question
understand.
here.
Like, index are different.
What goals? Is it home team goals or
Both. Wait, how do you do it for you, man? If not, Every team goals. Home team goals?
Just use the tab, don't.
Oh shit.
Don't try to write.
It's too smart.
You commit mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Which tab? Just show me.
No, it's ever, right?
Whatever.
Yeah. This one, right? Yeah. Yes, she can also do it. It's not that difficult.
Then go attend the demo class.
No, she can.
Come with us. Then.
That analysis she can
so
do.
you have the space in that name, right? So
Where?
that home team goals space. How are you doing it?
You just type HOMA tab, then it will come automatically.
Yeah, just put tab. Already has it, right?
From the data, if once you load the data from all the columns, will anyway come. Once you type the enter, then you can see them. I think we should not go for machine learning straight directly. We should spend a little more time on
The
this.
analysis.
Yeah.
See, more time you spend here, less time you have to spend there. There is no shortcut.
Hey, I'm not getting FIFA dot home.
My data frame is different.
You can put the name which you have.
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
Then let me just try to get
We want a country wise goals.
country-wise goal. Then you just group by. can't take both the goals simultaneously, but DF
No, we
will go
can-
by, then
No, now we can add, right? First we can add this one, and remove this one, count. Then it is adding those things, right?
now you want some of them in
Check your
Huh? If you add the count,
no. Listen. What you can do? Create a new column. Hold. This plus this is that.
yeah, I got it.
Then
So without adding new column, you can keep it in memory and still you can add this one as
use a
constant.
function.
Yeah.
Store them in dictionary or something like that. Then why dictionary? Then you can plot. You can see the result only. If you want to plot, then you have to do that.
What are the results?
I mean, when we do country and
Goals.
no. Okay, I got the question. What he said, like plot in a year wise, which city has which stadium has actually hosted the World Cup for what year? How many times the stadiums have hosted the World Cup for years? That's what he was asking about. Suppose one column is year, one column is stadium. Okay, so year against stadium. So how many times one stadium has hosted
The World Cup.
the World Cup? That the x-axis will be year, y-axis will be stadium, or vice versa. Whatever. There is no count also. I have to. There could be a count also. Just let me see.
Same function is there. Can you write it down later?
Not much.
This you can do by tab.
We can we use that value underscore counts also? Like what is the difference? Value underscore counts and counts.
No,
Value
no.
underscore counts gives both, I guess, like
I'm
1, 2,
trying.
3.
I'm not sure whether it is what.
No, it's Z class.
No, someone will just put dot sum at the end. Dot sum at the end.
Okay. DF and this and dot sum at the end also, right?
At the end. And we will bracket only.
Yeah.
It will be
So
square bracket.
we should take even half time home goals also, right?
After home goals is done.
No, two
There
square
is,
brackets.
right?
Because it's two columns. Right?
Home team goals and away team goals. That's all.
Yeah, there is half time home goals. And half time home
And
goals.
there is no need of that plus
Why
sign.
did you see that? Oh, half time.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Okay, now what should we do after having this
is,
He's saying that we
data?
have to see the year versus stadium.
Yes, I wrote it as-
Year and stadium for these goals.
Not for goals, like in which year, which stadium has hosted it.
Okay.
That's what he's saying.
Which year, which stadium? Which stadium they played?
Something like that. That's what you said, right?
Goals.
There is other way also. We do it for an example. Just copy this. Loss. Copy this. I believe this will work. Again.
Wait, you added them together? Could you?
By.
The sum worked, right?
I'm not trying.
Yes, some
But then how I can, like the sum works, I understand. But now what I'm saying is I want to plot it. You know what I mean?
Well,
you want to plot the sum.
Yeah, with some parameter. Like let's say stadium or not stadium. What do you mean? I mean which
By year, right?
Yeah, that's it. Plot against plot.
You choose, for an example, you want the song against
France, country.
the country.
Host country.
Host country. Then you have to choose, you have to create
You
one
have to
more
create a column for someone.
Otherwise,
To color, create a color for some.
you can use a function.
No, I can use it like this. No, so once you do the sum, you save it to some, let's say DF, I don't know, whatever, DF1 or something.
That's a series.
That's a
You have to
series.
create
Then, no, I don't know what I want to do. So DF1 equals to this. DF1 equals to this. Now I'm plotting DF1 versus host country.
This is not DF1. This is a normal.
You can do it. Data frame you cannot add like this. I don't know.
This is returning one object only. It's a total.
Hmm.
You can't plot. This
Gonna put it like this.
The final value of entire board. Then what? It's not. You are not segregating them. Once you segregate, then you can plot them. Segregate means we are not calculating against any country. We are calculating like.
See, it's very simple, right? I mean, you want to see which country has scored how many goals.
No, we have.
No, I want to see.
Okay, that is.
I want to
just
see.
just look up. One example. Here, what is this?
Home team plus everything.
No. Just like total goal. Okay. Total goal. Right? Just create a null column. Okay. Now if you type here, yeah, you find a null column at the bottom. Total goal. Okay. I believe you can just df dot total goal. It's not coming. Okay. Maybe it might not come.
Home team plus everything. W. W.
Now, if you go BF, now you have the goals. 15303.
Total goals, no? Yeah, little bit after the template. That's what I was asking you. How to do this.
And if you're not interested in that, you can create a temporary variable and in function you can call that in. Plot. But again, one more thing you have to remember, like if these, for an example, what is in country, right?
Yeah.
If the country is, see, the distribution is quite complex. This year-wise distribution, right? That country might be repeated. You have to do group by again.
Okay. Let's see.
Df dot group by. Okay, let us take. Go for city, not country.
This also.
And total goal. Syntax is not always.
See, now I need you have to do it. This one, no? I want, as I said now, so equals to like this, right? It is correct, no? I didn't create an empty, or you have to create an
No,
empty.
you have to create an empty. You will just try. It will tell you like there is no column like total.
Oh.
What did you say?
Why? Thank God.
Okay. I just did some mistake and then I could identify that.
Data science.
God is everywhere, man.
Okay, what was that? Year in stadium, right? Just year in stadium.
We are
And then we have
doing
to
something
plot
else.
it.
We are doing something else.
No, what did he tell?
There are different kind of data science. So let's try.
Yeah, we are all different. Hey, it works, I think.
Yeah, check. Yeah, it is working fine. Sometimes I also forget to know what happened.
Let's see.
Just no. Just get on a patient run.
This one, right?
Yeah. Run. No, it didn't come.
It doesn't copy.
Or no, just type dot and then total. Dot. Capital T. Total goal. Just type something. Yeah.
No, it's not coming.
TO. Type Sometimes it doesn't
Not work. Like this, no?
Yeah.
But I think it will not work. Dot head, no? How do I check it?
Sorry?
How? Just all.
No, you have to use it. Let it be space. No, let it skip it.
No, it's invalid syntax. No?
Okay.
Okay.
And then use this. Let's see. If it is there, then it comes there.
No. I'm working. No?
No, no, it is in the other one, right? Bottom, here you see it.
Even that.
Minute. It's coming, man. Put it also there. See? Yeah, for lazy people it works. And now what? I forgot my question only. Okay, so home team plus total teams. Now we have to plot this, right?
What are you choosing to plot?
Total goals versus country.
No, there is city.
No, country is there, man.
Not country, it is a different home team name.
A.
City and goal. City total.
Why, man? See, the country is there, right? See, for this country, total goals. Mexico.
I'm
scored how many?
saying the column name is not country.
Okay. Team name. Sorry.
City.
Team name.
Yeah,
Team name.
the biggest problem is 8 GB RAM is insufficient. So look,
Team name.
run the plot and it is.
The team name 2 is there, man. How can you do it?
Huh?
There are 2 team names. City is okay. City is 1. City you can do because team names.
No, city also very.
You can team.
No, see, team name here 1, team name here 1. It will get confused. You know what I mean?
No, it is fine. What it is? Oh yeah.
Right, you got it right. City.
That is one match actually. So that's what I was telling. Like when you have a huge data and you are plotting, then it will take time. So 8 GB RAM is not actually very 4 GB RAM. I need to upgrade.
4G is perfect. No complaints.
Look, what you will be able to understand here? What you explain? Look, this is the plot. You have to actually motion.
Are you good?
So where we are, everybody finished it?
Yeah, we have calculated the total goals.
The sum.
The sum of goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we also tried to plot including city and number of goals. So that's also working.
Okay, cool.
And can we sort these values by this group stage? That column stage, no? For group 1, group 2.
Maximum minimum.
In order. Like all the matches for group 1 and then followed by all the matches for group 2, group 3, group 4, so on.
What is group here?
Group 1 would be
Group 1 stage.
Yeah.
You mean stage, right?
Yes,
Stage, huh? Oh, you can do that, no?
Okay. Just type group by first. Group by that column name. For example, what is the column name?
Unexpected you
First,
just
inside
add
group
total
by,
goals,
square
then I'm trying
brackets
to
around
group by
brackets, you type first
Bracket.
one, then whatever you want, then whatever you want. You group by one.
So this is very interesting. Group by you can do that. Group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4.
Look, group by. Yeah. Inside this, sorry. So first go to
stage.
stage. Then what do you want to do? Good.
No, all the values should be grouped by that stage.
See, something like that.
I
right?
got it. By cities, right?
No, stage. Like, you know,
Stage and city. How to group by this?
so group 1, you want all the values. This has the indexes.
You not understand anything from this, right?
Oh, no. Once you know which group you want to, like, you know, you want group 1, say final. Okay, this is the indexes of all the data which is in final group. Okay, so of course, once you have this, you can pass this indexes as an argument and get all the rows. They're the final data.
So I want the cities, which cities are playing which groups, details that.
Cities does not pick group, right? Cities is where the match is
country, no?
No, he means countries which are in a group.
Like group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4.
So this is match details. For that, you have to latch into the other details. There is World Cup matches also. Okay, you can see here World Cups. World Cup players, World Cup matches, World Cups. So you have to combine all this information and create more information out of it.
So the 3 files.
Yes, so first understand. First step is load each file and understand what is this file telling you. Okay, I mean, we started doing all the stuff, but how your process should be, you load each file, understand what is each file trying to tell you. Like, you know, maybe worldcups.csv if you load. See, the code is one part. The most important part is really understanding it.
How it is working.
Yeah, I mean, getting a feel, you know, if you play sports, knowing how to play and actually playing is different because there is a lot of things that it changes. You have to know how to hold the racket if you're playing a racket sport. You know, knowing rules, there are a lot of people who talk about sports, right? They understand sports. But when you actually play it, then there is a different deal. So that's why playing with the data here. Right? So here, FIFA World Cup.
Today the recording is on.
Yeah. Whatever you spoke in my absence is recorded.
Just spoke about you only.
Okay. That's okay then. Okay. So you have it, right? This is like World Cup year, country, winner, right? This is the World Cup that happened in 1930. And what is the last? 14 present.
No.
Right?
What I'm asking is, every year there will be groups, right? In that group 1, who all are playing, which all country
You
are
want
playing.
those countries in group. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, then you could have plotted that there, right?
From which one? From
You'll assign it to group 1 is equal
Ah.
to those countries.
Those countries. You want to
played in
find
that
group
state.
1 matches and unique countries out. Got it, right? I can show that. So goals scored, attendance, you can see, you know, you can tell you how football's popularity was.
What is that? This
number of people.
Million people attended.
Mhm.
Okay, you can see, you know, this year it was pretty high. And can you tell me why there was no football World Cup between 38 and 50?
world.
And there are times when Germany, East Germany, West Germany was winning that time, I guess.
Or after that merger happened?
After that.
1990 only the merge, right?
Right.
Otherwise, total number of cups for total Germany would be more than
More, definitely more. Now I think Brazil is more.
Okay.
From the other one we can find out, right?
Yeah,
Which group?
yeah. So you wanted to find out how many players are there in each group. Right?
Yeah. How many countries?
Oh, that is not stage. That is not stages, right? That is different. Stages are, you know.
No, which country played in which stage? You know what I mean? And group
So,
1, which one country played?
yeah. So we have to understand that part here.
The whole breakup. Group 1, which teams are there? They played in which stage? Then next, you know, the whole chart. Full chat.
It's like you ask questions to yourself and so it will.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is how you should. That's how you don't wait for. That's what is different. Nobody will tell you what to find out from here.
The story
You
will
have
tell.
story. You have the data. You have to create story out of it. That's why initially choose the data that interests you.
Yeah.
So you know the right questions to ask. Say he's interested in football. He has all the right questions here. Right? Okay. Let me combine this information. This is what happened here. What happened here. Okay. This data set, right? If you Google, you will find very nice plotting for football data. Okay. So it will tell you, what is the tendency.
But
how-
you said last time, sometime you will have to work on different subject which we might not be aware of.
Right.
So you are bound to study the details of this.
So something right. But first, capitalize
Strength.
right.
Then the domain knowledge.
Yeah. Capitalize on the domain knowledge.
That's a huge thing, man.
हाँ. अच्छा ठीक है एक मैसेज ड्रॉप कर दो बोल तो दिया
You
था
guys, they need to actually go through it.
They will, man. Nowadays, the banking analytics, marketing analytics, they do it, I guess.
They are not analytics, that's why they went for you. Analytics, they will never go.
Then that's fraud will not happen. No? Those frauds.
got a sense of it, right? I mean, spend time here.
So there will be cases where you have to merge 2-3
Yes.
files.
So maybe you can see this.
Join.
From this data set.
Actually, they have to qualify more is,
Concat is your
Right.
adding
From
into
this-
one thing. Join
From this
is
data set, what we see is, we can find out
you can join data.
who is the winner here, right? Who has been the winner maximum number of times, isn't it?
You want the string to be joined. Two string
Yeah,
object of two
yeah,
object,
yeah.
and then
Denomination
add them and put in another column. For example, my name is Amitabh, my surname is Roy. You could add them. Amitabh.
Avanti, can we do it like this? Actually, I mean, what I said is possible. Like stage 1, who played against whom, and then stage 2. So can I do it
This
like
much.
this?
If that stage information is available,
No, let's say it's available. Which country played which stage?
see, you can do
So
everything.
anyway, you have to
It's
create
possible.
column.
Just information has to be available.
But how it will be like? It's not a plot. How will it will like the output? How the output will come?
Output can this stage this many. I don't league, right? That is called league, not stage. Stage is
Here
different.
it is called stage.
No. Stage is like
No, it's a group.
Like
Ah.
quarterfinal.
That is stage. That is league. In which league? Like generally football 4 leagues will be there, right? 4 or 6? 4, huh?
Right, this time it is
4, okay. So what?
So your laptop is running out of battery?
Oh, yeah.
Sir, say suppose you have multiple files like more than 10 or something, right? So then like how do you do it in the sense like you have every data like in one query and then
Yeah, you might have to merge it.
merge it?
So
Yeah.
Mark
So
can make it a file, or you do it like this here. On.
you can either make it as a file, and if you don't want as a file in future access, right? You can just
Yeah.
Put it here.
access it, yeah, just in the query.
Interesting. Do a project on this. Interesting project.
So here you see, so Brazil has at least
5 or more. Germany FR.
Brazil has highest, huh?
Brazil is highest.
It is 2014.
See, that's why Germany FR, Germany. See?
Let's do.
Where's Germany? 3 and 1, 4 total. No, still Brazil is receiving.
Maybe no. Last time who won? Brazil only won.
Germany.
Oh, then 5, same, right? This time because it is 2014. Oh, after 2014, this is the only next World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then this is the best.
There is not.
He's retired, right?
So what you want to do? You want to see all the match played by Brazil. From this data, you understood this information. So you want, okay, so Brazil is a leading player. Let's analyze Brazil's journey. Right, 1930 when they played, how many players were there, how many goals that they. So you can plot that goals information 1930
Country-wise.
country-wise, or in fact Brazil-wise. Okay, Brazil. This was the journey. Okay, this was the journey how they began and how it proceeded further. Makes sense, right?
Mhm.
Okay, create that story.
How we are like how they started the journey and from where stage one and then
1930, the first football match. Okay, you have to create that journey. You have this data. Create that journey. Like, you know, if somebody sees your notebook, you can, that's a 1930. From this data, you understood Brazil was the topper. You want to do
They
analysis. You are doing analysis on Brazil's journey to football world leader. Okay, so you saw, okay, 1930, that was the total strength, they go decimal goal. You try to create a pattern out of it. From over this 80 to 90 years, you plot this pattern. Okay, this is what was there initially, this is what became, this is what happened. Okay, at various stages. Okay, then it becomes a story that can be published.
you have the data to back it.
Alright, right? The journey. I mean, keep this in mind. So whenever you're working an employee data story, so this is known as data journey, data story. Okay, or
we can make some sense out of it by each of our activity, but if the prediction is we are close to prediction, we'll come to that.
no, first you have to create a journey here.
So here
Okay,
is
once you
prediction.
have the solid understanding of, you know, what has happened, this is data analysis part. Okay, a lot of work is around it. A lot of, you know, things is, okay, this is the analysis, this is what has happened so far. Now, based on this, you are doing the future prediction. Now, on doing the analysis, you understood that this is the component which is whenever Brazil was winning, we don't have political data here. The politics, how much money
Actually,
that was pumped into football was important.
That's how they made it. No, this time Germany, they say Germany is winning. I just saw on what basis they did it.
Right.
They did in political condition,
Put it there.
economic condition, all those things they have taken into consideration, and then
Who were the key players?
so everything they considered, and then they found out Germany. That's a percentage. That too, they're not very sure. They say
Right.
65% chance. Every match has a percentage, like 50% or 60%.
Right.
Who will win? The highest
Right.
like that is a deep learning problem, right?
No, nothing like that here. Here also you can predict what is the outcome of.
No, for the whole World Cup, I'm saying, do you think it's possible with machine learning? Without deep learning, SVM, no, it's possible.
Yeah, it's something like that. I mean,
It should not be considered like that. Otherwise, no will play. It will like say this is the perfect machine algorithm. I say that will win.
No.
No,
That's what.
actually, what is telling makes sense. Like that is what, like, you know, they're doing it in some companies or
No,
when
I
they
mean,
play
in other
football.
aspect, like for an Pata business, you can go for that. Not like
No,
football.
it's
No,
just a prediction.
they're doing it like
They
in
do it, but
for
Whenever
football,
German
right?
involved it,
Yeah,
machine learning will face.
they're doing it like how they performed, like how consistent they are.
Yeah.
So how they can,
I-
they're
I-
predicting
I-
how
I
they
understood
could
that
play.
concept.
Yeah.
He was just saying that people skill us.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
But it will not be true always, right? And this is prediction. And they also like 65%. I mean, that's far from being 100%, right? So you cannot say this is no.
okay,
Only
so
small exercise like when France won. So that year, how many goals it scored?
So you plot this journey for all the winners, right? What is the journey for this? What is the journey for this? Then all of a sudden you will see you are getting something in common between them. You know, politics always has a role to play. You know, in sports. Not this year, like 4 years back. Like whatever funds were infused 4 years back. Okay, so all these things matter. So once you start creating this journey, you'll start thinking in those terms. Right? In magazines and all, you see a lot of this
I want to do this.
Huh?
By
Do
the
that.
time
I mean, the reason
no,
why-
I really want to do how this year, how they did, right? I want to do it on my own. By the
Do
completion of
that.
this course.
People did it for IPL also when IPL was around.
It's a very nice project, right?
Right? People did it for IPL also. Okay, so you can get hold of
Let me see
IPL.
who wins, in my opinion.
Right.
It will be hard, but I think I will do it.
Okay, so
So you know data first. All the data you need.
yeah, you have almost not all the data. More data is good. You need country policies and all that.
all those things. You need.
But whatever you have based on that, you can make some sense out of it. Here you will find IPL data also. You can try for that also. Folks who are interested in cricket. Got it, right? Okay. So try doing this data journey today. Be good with this. Once this inhibition is gone, rest of the journey is next phase to that. Okay. Yeah, that was all for today. Just try on doing this. Any data you choose, just create a journey and tell tomorrow a story. Initial 15 minutes, we'll hear stories out of it. This is what I did and this is what became. While we're waiting for that. If you choose anything, if football doesn't interest you, choose any other data. Like you have sales data and just make a story sense out of it. This is what you understood. Okay. So once you have that background ready, we are ready for the next phase.
Sir, last time you were showing us something Jupyter project. How you go to Jupyter project?
No project, Jupyter Lab.
Jupyter lab.
You can install Jupyter Lab.
So what is the benefit of
Nothing like you get some
it is simultaneous?
Yeah. tabs and all it. So that's
Okay.
So like Jupyter Lab is different and the one which we access from Anaconda.
See,
That is different.
Jupyter Lab is just a lab environment. I mean, you can see a lot of files here.
But we don't get this thing in Jupyter which we access from Anaconda, right?
This is you. I mean, like almost a backend is same. If you see. Okay. Any other data you want to use? There was one mental height. Yeah, this was a good data. I think. Here also there are a lot of it's a restaurant inspection data, right? So be comfortable. I mean, that's okay. So today invest 2-3 hours on this. Okay, be comfortable so that when you get to the next stage, I will not be getting back into these topics. Okay, there I'll assume the data analysis part I'll quickly do, will not get into a lot of details, why I did that and all that, whatever is required. I'll be more focusing on machine learning aspect. So the thing is, there is no, all the tips and tricks. There is nothing that more or less I have not skipped anything. So just that when you're doing, just think what you want. Get driven by data rather than tools that you have. So later you might be using pandas, you might be using visualization tools like Tableau and all that. No matter what you use, you can always connect. Okay, so today invest, if you want, you can use this soon. I think more 1 hour, this will be free. Okay, so if you want, you can continue doing this, discuss among yourselves. Okay, or if you want to take it offline, you can do that. Okay, I'll be ending the meeting.
So